up next, we have the amazing Gabriel who's on the line with us, and she's going to be giving us a bit of a light language transmission. So over to you, Gabby. You're up.
Hi, everyone. It is so lovely to connect with you. My name is Gabby. I'm the owner of I Am Divine, and I am so excited to share with you some light language transmissions. So, if you're not too familiar with the name or the term light language is the transmission or the translation of high frequency energy that contains potent energy properties that can help with healing, that can also have some kind of spiritual message as well. And these energies is what we refer to as light codes. So what happens is we channel through light codes and we transmit it through light language. Now, light language can be done in various different ways. You can have this through singing, chanting, vocalization. You can do it through hand symbols, which is what I'll be doing for you today, as well as some instruments. So light language is so powerful because this is the language your soul knows. You are connecting directly to the energy and you're channeling through high frequencies. And light language has the ability to realign the chakra system, clear blockages in the energy source of our body. It helps to actually deepen the relaxation experience as well as repair soul fragments and soul DNA. And as I said before, you are reconnecting directly to the energy source itself by manifesting and translation of the energy. And when it comes to light language, in order to channel through the light codes, which, as I said before, was the high vibrational energies that contain healing properties, in order for you to translation this, you have to be open to receiving it. And in order to transmit light language, you have to be open to being able to be witnessed and to be vulnerable. How many of us have experienced areas in our life where we are afraid to be vulnerable, or we have experienced times where we've felt silenced and being seen in our expression? How many times have you wanted to say to your boss what you really want to say, or you want to confront that person, or you want to express yourself and you want to wear what you want, you want to do what you want to be who you want, but there's an element of fear, of judgment, of rejection. And when we close ourselves off from ourself and our truth, we teach people outside of us how to treat us. If we're saying to ourselves, I'm not going to say what I want in that moment, I'm just not even going to bother, you're teaching people outside of you that you're not loyal to your truth. And when we are loyal to our truth, when we are loyal to our self-expression, anything outside of us cannot touch our light. And light language is all about connecting deeply with that very energy and feeling that empowerment to be self-expressive. So I'm going to be doing some light language transmissions for you. I'm just going to get into this energy at the moment. And I encourage for you, before I do so, to just ponder on this for a moment. What would the version of you look like if they were completely free in their self-expression? If you were able to witness that version of yourself who was completely free to be you, what would that look like? How would they turn up? How, as Millie was saying, how would they show up? How would that person look to you? How would they express themselves if they were completely free? And what would you need to do to reconnect yourself and embody that version of yourself? I want you to just to think of that whilst I do these transmissions for you, okay? So what I'd like you to do is just, you can have your eyes open or closed, whatever you resonate with. And I want you to start breathing with me. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Knowing that you can always come back to these light codes as well. They are here for you. They're not going anywhere. I want you to welcome them in. I want you to visualize your heart space opening up like two giant doors, welcoming these light codes. Being open to receiving them. Tia sua shikia puata kia suatana. Trea ushia pukani asia tiak awashinatoa. Branana washia sikiata I kia washawata. Daranandika ushanata sikiata I kia huatia. Te anuatik ashia si protikiata nawa. Tia sukushia puate kia sanawa. Denawa tia kia. Kuashito kusha apu krania isuatanana. Ewa tia kuashuasa. Ishuna kia ukau. Branana iatanawa. Ikia suatu. Te ano asiatia kuashapukana tia sakiatua. Era la kia ona ia puata tia kia shuasiatua. Na kia shua purate kia suatia shukia tanawa. Ikana tane asiako. Tani ashukuriatua. Akoria tiki siwakariatua. Ikaria tiki ashupukati sikietawa. Nawa kia toki turiki ushikasi nawa. Taking deep breaths in. Yasunaya puatia. Kiena shia sunaya otia. Kiania shuna tua siatia. Just continuing to breathe. Rana siata kianda shua. E anaya siata takoa tawa. Rana kiasho samati karakuaka muata siataka. Runa sikyosho tasiata. Nukata kiaku amotayashna. Ea satakia ikusata diasua. Branakalia puata tia kanakia kusanawa. Nakushani supratikia sukawawa. Nia sukia tanawa poataka. Rakika inakia kua shutasia tanawa kua. Pranagia ta aish sakolatia takia tusikia tawa. Arakarania tua ariaka shuna ieshotawa. Brania tawa kia tanawa. Siatua kia sawa. Iasaka iashnawata. Ia branakia shubata. I just ask you to bring your attention right to your space. The deep breaths in and out. Bring your attention back to the questions I asked you before. What did that version of yourself look like to you? How can you reconnect with them? Because it's not about finding yourself. It's not about finding your voice and your confidence. It's about coming back home to them. It's about coming back home to those aspects of yourself and being loyal to your truth, to where you can express yourself without fear. Because you do not fear your own voice. Every single one of us right now watching this has the ability to access light roots. Open yourself up to receiving them and allow yourself to be vulnerable in releasing them. What does it mean to be free to you? What does it mean to be fully expressive? Beyond the words, beyond the explanations of others. What does it mean to be free? Free in your truth. What makes you so afraid to be seen and to be heard by those around you? What is it that frightens you about being seen by yourself? shita. Granewa dia sikiato ashoa. Tanti sikiapo kiantatoa. Eta kiashu sikiato rakiakoa. Braniakia sukiata shifiti sikiato ashika oprati kiatoa. Esiatioa. Esiakiachua. Esakatia kuashita purakiata. Esaktia kuashika asikitia pukuriatia asukutiatoa. Edasiato kiasua. Taponikiasua tatasiatoa. Siato kishto porwatiasioa. Esa pukariatisika ishu podikiasiatia kuapua. Nadisika asusi apukiata natiasikia apufatakia ashukata tasawa. Enanawana enaniatea isakuata amukati shita wakawata. Brananakia puata kawata. Itakiasuka ashuta pukano kasiatoa. Ikrauto siato kawashikasiato kawakapua. Tania sukiate shikaputiawa. Entrayabutawa. Etirakianto asiata. Eshtakia sukiantana. Teokiawata. Taking deep breaths now. I just want you to come back to the room. Being witnessed in your truth is hard. And it's not hard because of what we fear from other people judging us. It's the fear of judgment of ourselves. When we break through the fear of our self being judged by us, fear outside of us of being judged doesn't exist. How can you be witnessed in your truth? How can you be seen for who you truly are? When was the last time that you did something for yourself that didn't require an explanation, that didn't require a mask? When was the last time you used your throat chakra, your voice? I ask for you to do something today, at any point of today, or if you are overseas and you're maybe the next morning, to do something for yourself that is expressive to your truth. And what does that mean to you? What does it mean to be expressive? What does it look like? I want you to do it tomorrow or today. I would love for people to share what they experienced in the transmissions in the chat, if you feel comfortable, if you feel called to. If you experienced anything at all, if you just took that time just to relax, and that's totally fine as well. And thank you for allowing me to be witnessed by you and receiving me in this way. And I hope that through this experience with me, it's encouraged you to feel brave to speak your truth. Light language for me is really, really close to my heart, because for years I felt silenced in my truth, and I was very much ashamed for many, many years to speak in every aspect of the word. And if you asked me a year ago to sit in front of people and be able to deliver light language, to play instruments, or even to sing in front of people, I probably would have looked at you rather weirdly and been like, nah, not happening. But light language is more than just receiving healing properties. It's more than just receiving spiritual downloads. It encourages you to be open to receiving them in the first place. It encourages you to open your heart space and to be open to being seen and being witnessed. And when we feel so open and free to be seen and to be heard for our truth, for our voice, it's the most powerful experience because you are loyal to yourself. So be loyal to yourself. How can you be loyal to your truth? Because when you silence yourself, you're teaching those around you how to silence you. And light language is all about opening yourself up as a divine channel of light so that you can transmit love, you know. And I think it's really, really important for people to always come back to your heart space, you know, always come back to your heart. So I encourage for you to do something brave today that allows you to open your heart and open your throat. And thank you. Thank you so much. I am really, really blessed just to be able to do this for you. And yeah. So whenever I channel, I usually get a lot of messages come through. So I'm trying to put that aside. Oh, yes, I didn't even read these. I love it how I asked you guys to do this and didn't even read them. Also, those who are watching the replay, just know that these like light codes, they're energies that anyone can tap into at any time. So you're welcome to go back and listen to these. And by the way, what I was channeling through for you was all about confidence and all about how to step into your truth. And I was channeling a lot of energies that were focused on helping you see you. And just to finish it up, as I mentioned before, it's not about finding your truth. It's not about finding your voice. It's not about finding a way to be expressive. It's about back home to that. It's about reconnecting yourself back with you. You know, it's all about coming home to your voice. So thank you so much for just being in this space and being open. And I know that a lot of you were really open and it's fantastic. So thank you and enjoy the rest of the retreat, guys.